Hey, this is Bert Salazar. I hope that you and your family are doing well. You know, one of the major features of annuities is the fact that they're there to provide an income. Actually, they were designed primarily as an income generation type of product in the United States and throughout the world. There are many other countries that use annuities as a payout. For example, in the United States, you know, if you have a Social Security benefit, then you do have an annuity. If you happen to have worked for years for a public entity like the federal government, or the state, a municipality, a city, a county, whatever it may be, and you retire and you have a guaranteed pension, well, that guaranteed pension is also an annuity. What if you work in the private sector and you work for a major company that still offers pension to their employees? Then that pension that you're going to be receiving on a monthly basis, it is also an annuity in payment. So when you look at annuities overall, keep it simple. It's a guaranteed paycheck for the rest of your life. Now, the biggest challenge with annuities, and the biggest challenge for many of the clients that I deal with for the first time, is getting them to understand the payout of annuities. Because the features of payouts in an annuity contract are designed primarily for annuity distribution and income distribution. There's no other product in the United States that can even come close. I'll give you an example. A number of retirees, when I first meet with them for the first time, you know, have been using stock dividends. So they have 100, 200,000, $500,000, $1 million in a retirement account, and they're going to take a portion of that and they're going to invest it into stock paying dividends. You know, companies that specialize in paying dividends on an annual basis, and there are a number of companies that do a very good job with that. The challenge with depending on stock dividends for your retirement income is you really don't know what the dividends are going to be from one year to the next. You know, one year you may get a pay raise, another year you're going to get a reduction in pay. So it's very difficult to identify, you know, how much of an income are you going to be receiving from one year to the next. The other challenge that stock dividends have, as opposed to annuities, is that if a company declares let's say a 75-cent dividend or a 5% dividend, whatever it may be, that dividend amount is going to be applicable to everyone that buys stock in that company. So it doesn't matter whether you're 30 years old, 50 years old, 70 years old, or 90 years of age, you're still going to get the same amount of dividend payout based on what the company declared at the time that they declared that stock dividend. Now, annuities, because of mortality credits, work totally different. So an annuity payout, especially immediate annuities, you're going to get principal, you're going to get interest, and you're going to get mortality credits. Now, mortality credits are nothing more and nothing less than an actuarial formula that insurance companies use in order to determine what payouts they're going to give you based on your age and the amount of money that you're investing. So let's say that you're investing $100,000, $200,000 into an immediate annuity, and you're doing so because of the fact that you want to guarantee your fixed expenses. You know, some of my clients may want to be a little bit more conservative, and they want to guarantee not only their fixed expenses, but also their variable expenses. So they invest in an immediate annuity, and then the rest of the money they can use for whatever they deem necessary, because now they have a lot more flexibility because they have certain guarantees coming in no matter how long they live. So they invest $200,000 in this immediate annuity. They're age 65 at the time that they make the investment. And what the insurance companies do to determine the payout on the mortality credit side of the ledger is that they look at what, you know, the mortality for that person, because neither one of us know when we're going to die. We could have a short life, we could have a very long life, we can have an average life, but insurance companies know. Now, the insurance companies may not know exactly when you're going to die, but when they look at 10 million lives, which is a number that they use in order to determine their actuarial payout formula, they'll look at all 10 million 65-year-olds that are living in the United States today. And then they do the mortality calculations. And let's say that mortality is age 85 for everyone that is 65 years of age. That basically means that 50% mortality means that 50% of that 10 million population is not going to make it to age 85. They're going to die somewhere along the way. The other 5 million or the other 50% are either going to make it to age 85 or they're going to live past the age of 85. So because insurance companies are using the laws of large numbers to their advantage, they have the ability to give you a higher payout than you could get with any other type of investment that you can imagine. And the reason for that is you as an individual don't know when you're going to die. So if you have 200,000 or $500,000 or $1 million in your retirement accounts, there is no mathematical, economic, or actuarial way that you can determine how long you're going to live. So therefore, if you take too much money out of your retirement accounts, then you have the risk of running out of money before you run out of life, and that would be a really, really bad thing for you and your family. If you take too little because you're afraid that you may live a long life, then you're not going to be able to enjoy your retirement the way that you intended to. So therefore, annuities are going to provide that guarantee. Annuities are going to provide that flexibility for you to be able to play with your money any which way you want, because at the end of the day, you have your fixed expenses, and for many of you, you have also your variable expenses, with a fudge factor of inflation every single year, in which you can maximize your retirement income on a guaranteed basis. Always remember, when it comes to retirement, and I deal with a lot of retirees, a guaranteed paycheck is irreplaceable. There's nothing better than a guaranteed paycheck for life. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this short video. Always remember, if you want to get a hold of me, my telephone number is area code 786-766-1042. You can also send me an email at Bert, B-E-R-T, at bertsalazar.com, BERTSALAZAR.com. And always remember, my goal for you and your family is to kind of help you change the way that you see things, because when you change the way that you see things, the things that you see change. So again, thanks very much for a few minutes of your time, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.